And you're listening to 891 ABC Adelaide with me, Ian Henschke. Of course, the Tour Down Under attracts a lot of riders from all over the world, but there are some local ones. We're going to have one of our own riders joining us now, Louise Bond, 891 spokesperson, part of a campaign to raise a bit of money and raise awareness. Louise Bond, good morning to you.
Good morning, how are you?
Yes, now you're riding for charity as part of the 891 spokesperson's team, but you've had a battle with cancer yourself, haven't you?
Yes, I was diagnosed with bowel cancer in the middle of 2009.
And you've been given the all clear?
Yes, the last lot of checkups were all good. So, yeah, been in remission probably since about January.
And you were a cyclist, always been a cyclist? Why did you want to become one of our spokespeople?
Well, rode my bike as a kid, as a lot of kids do, and then didn't do a lot of bike riding. And it was just one of those things that was on my list of things to do when I get older or the kids get older or a bit more time. And, yeah, it just wasn't happening. And then when I was diagnosed with cancer, a good friend impressed upon me the importance of resistance exercise in terms of getting well and staying well. And so I went to a physio, and we often started the sessions off with riding on a stationary bike, which I quite enjoyed for the rhythm. And then once I started feeling better and the weather started getting better, I just had to get outside, and I got on a real bike and just love it.
It's going to be a great experience, isn't it? The 891 spokespeople, if you want to check it out on our website, go to mornings891 at your abc.net.au. You'll be helping raise money for charity. Can you tell us about that, Louise? Louise Bond?
Yeah, Ride for a Reason. I did it last year as well. I was in the middle of chemo when I rode in the Tour Down Under last year and just did 35 Ks and thoroughly enjoyed it. Just the experience of being in such a big crowd gets you going. And, yeah, having had the personal experience with cancer, I thought, well, I might as well raise some money at the same time. So I registered with Ride for a Reason on the web. And, yeah, friends, family, businesses donated. And, yeah, it was a great buzz doing that. And you feel like you're giving something back, because I certainly benefited from the research that's gone before me.
And how much did you raise last year, Louise?
A bit over $2,000.
Okay, well, let's hope we can help by telling the listeners about your experience to raise even more this year. It's certainly something that you've obviously been through yourself. Can you just tell us a little bit about that experience of having chemo and then riding at the same time and keeping yourself fit while you're undergoing these what can be quite, well, I suppose, I mean, they can make you quite ill, can't they, these treatments?
Well, as a lot of people will tell you, the treatment's worse than the disease. And, yeah, it is. I did chemo for 18 months, and the first 6 months was the toughest. And you have treatment every 2 weeks, which is spending the best part of a day in hospital. And you come home feeling not that great, and then you recover, ready for the next treatment in 2 weeks' time. And each time the recovery period is longer, so your good days are less. And if after the first 6 months, I was pretty much vegetable. I'd get up and sleep most of the day and sleep all night. And, yeah, there wasn't any quality to life. You just feel unwell by the end of it. But, yeah, the second part of the chemo was not so intensive and started feeling better. So when it came to riding my bike, it was good physically and mentally as well. The bike riding helped clear my head and just made me feel better, gets the endorphins going. And with the Tour Down Under last year, the timing of my treatment and the tour, it was perfect. The actual ride day was near the end of a cycle of treatment, so I was feeling my best. So I rode my 35 kilometres, had a great time, and then a couple of days later was back in for chemo.
Well, it's a remarkable story, Louise, and I think it highlights people how if you've got your health, you're blessed, but you've obviously got your health back, and you'll be riding again this year, and we wish you all the best, Louise.
Yeah, thank you.
If you'd like to assist Louise as part of our 891 spokesperson's team, they'll be riding in the Tour Down Under. People can donate on our website at abc.net.au/Adelaide and click on spokespeople and look for Louise Bond's story there. Remarkable woman from Mannum who's part of our team riding the Tour Down Under.